My name is Emmanuel Semutenga, yes, and I work as a training instructor at Campabits, where we focus on ICT for youth from informal settlements. Campabits focuses on youth by providing them with ICT hands-on skills that enable them to be kind of like absorbed into the employment sector without necessarily having a university degree. I chose to work in tech because, first of all, I loved what I was doing. I have a background of tinkering a lot. I love tinkering with hardware, notably the Raspberry Pis, the Arduinos. I always wanted to know how these machines can move here, there. So it wasn't a brainer for me to choose a career in tech, and luckily I got a chance to teach what I love. The biggest challenges for developers to find their first job and international job in the beginning was the skill gap, right? Because the requirements of an employer on a local market and the requirements of an international employer are quite different. So that's why partnering with big companies like Tunga also helps a lot to kind of like fill in that void in order to make these the youth employment ready, right? And that is one of the goals Tunga set out to do, because when they came with a lot of requirements that they knew the employers wanted. So we just had to play catch up so that we can make our youth employment ready. The strengths of the developer, they can differ from various people, but first of all, you have to have a positive mindset. You have to be proactive, right? You have to be proactive in that the yes attitude matters a lot while getting into this field. You have to be in position to reskill yourself, because technology, it's a changing field. One day you're using Angular, the next day the client wants you to use React for the front end. So you need to kind of like be in position to be dynamic in your learning, owning your learning, right? But a positive mindset goes a long way. And of course you have to enjoy the ride.